the other thing is the Biden loyalist, their connection to power is through Biden. And so he has an old crew of people that are part of that Democratic political machine. The reason Obama put him on the ticket wasn't so much his perceived appeal to blue-collar Midwestern voters. There was a little bit of that, but not a lot. It was because Biden was connected to the old school Democratic political machine, and Obama was not. Obama was part of the new school Democratic political machine. There were three bases of political power within the Democratic Party. One was the new political machine of Barack Obama, which was rooted in the professional managerial class and financially supported by big tech, Hollywood, and Wall Street. Then there was the Hillary Clinton political machine, which was built for the apparatus of the deep state, foreign policy, neocons and neoliberals, and global grifters. The Clinton Foundation they took the Arkansas political democratic machine model and applied it globally. By the way, the country they were supposed to enrich and empower them when they started that up in 2001 after leaving the White House was supposed to be Russia. And they had already been raping it blind, the Western powers, for about 8 years. They were the ones who helped make sure Boris Yeltsin won an election he had no business winning in 1999. One guy put a stop to all that, Vladimir Putin. And that's why the neocons and the neoliberals and the Clinton allies have obsessively hated Vladimir Putin ever since. Soros has his own reasons. Soros wanted global domination, and his main opposition to global domination, using Central Europe as his playground, as his template for it, was also Vladimir Putin. So the two aligned to take out Putin, and that's why they've been weirdly obsessed with Putin for decades. But the third part of the old school Democratic political machine, the Tony Coelho days in the House of Representatives, where, we'll propose some regulatory legislation and just in order to get the regulated industry to give us money, and then we'll water it down or kill it. That routine. And also the old school, the Tammany Hall style Democratic political machine. Biden came up on that in Delaware, built his own little political machine in Delaware, and then built it at a national scale with his presidential campaigns, and once he became vice president, really hardened it. But what it is Obama had problems with the Clinton machine, and he had no connection to the old school political machine. The old school political machine had whooped him when he ran for Congress in Chicago against Bobby Rush. So he got into state representative by kicking everybody else off the ballot through signature match challenges. And then when he ran for the Senate, suddenly a scandal broke over the Republican opponent that forced him to withdraw. So, that's how he weaseled his way in. But he was the sort of signature carrier of sort of globalist. Hillary's a globalist, but for a pure grifter intent. But the old school local Democratic political machine of state house so-and-so or city councilman so-and-so or congressman so-and-so doing favors for the corrupt connected parties, he didn't have a connection to. And the guy who best embodied that, who understood it, and who had deep connections with it, was Uncle Joe Biden. So, but a lot of those people that have come up with that now have power in the White House would not have power if Biden were to resign, would not have power if he's not on the top of the ticket. So those people will be pushing back against any effort to remove him from being the lead candidate in the upcoming election. And my guess is the polls will probably stabilize a bit once you get outside of the noise of the drama. And Trump will still have a lead, but it'll be a small lead, and it'll be within the margin of error in enough swing states that Biden will calm down and chill out some of the more agitated donors. If that doesn't happen, other means. So that's a wrap